Hey everybody, just kind of stumbled across this and wanted to share it with you. So trying to figure out some ways to convert some things into an online format, and anyone that does like a sort of types. The example that I have up here is from chemistry, uh, giving the students a physical, a list of different things that could be sorted into either a physical change, a chemical change, a physical property, or a chemical property. I was like, how could we do this type of activity online? And these are some of the things that I have the students sort. And then I came across this little guy. And if you're familiar with it, it's called Flippity. I had never in my entire life heard of it, but you can get to it at flippity.net. And there's a whole bunch of different, I think, potentially cool things for us as teachers here. I have not even scratched the surface, but I wanted to share it with you. And the one that I basically stumbled upon here was this Flippity manipulatives. And I wanted to just make a quick how-to video to share with you guys on how to do this because it's actually quite easy. And I think this is pretty nifty. So you would pick the one that you're interested in and you click on template. And at that point, it asks you, hey, okay, you ready? And you're going to do this in basically Google. So if you're logged into your APS account, you'll make a copy. And I've already got this. And what it does is it basically gives you just this sort of template, for lack of a better term there. So I ran out of words. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so we can see things a little bit more clearly, perhaps. So you've got your things that you want to sort first, and you can, if you don't need columns, you can obviously go in and you can delete rows if you need to. You can insert rows. You can add to or subtract the number of things that you want to sort. And then the categories that you want to have them sort them into, those would be at the bottom. All right. So in this case, because my activity has 4 different things that I'm sorting them into, and you know it's a template, you don't want to go messing around with it too much, but you can. It comes with a default of like 7 of these, so I don't know if you have an activity where you'd be breaking things apart into 7 different categories, but you've got flexibility to sort things into a variety of different arrangements. So you get that all set up, you put your information in, then you click on the next tab here at the bottom, backgrounds. And these are basically, I'll show you in a minute, they're drop down menu options from the actual activity that gets generated so that you can create different backgrounds onto which the students do the sort. So since I'm doing a 4-column sort, I really love this, but there's options to do it in rows and grids and Venn diagram. And then you could also do some pictures. If you just want to have a nice background image, you could get rid of the wood grain background image and you could upload a link to any sort of JPEG. You would basically just delete what's in this cell and you would replace it with the website address for the JPEG file that you'd like for them to use. So trying to do this quickly here. Options, I don't have any knowledge about what that is, but basically what you do is you get to this page right here, and for some reason, don't ask me why, because I didn't do it, you have to go publish to web, right? And at this point, you would literally just publish the darn thing to the web, and for some reason, I don't see, let's see, let me get this a little bit smaller, publish it to the web. Okay, so I think that that's all good. It's already published to the web. That's the issue. So you would see a little button down here that says publish. And then lo and behold, you've got a link. Sorry to make that too small. And the link is then, it's just a web link. And you can then send students to your address. And this is the one that I created for my activity, which I'm pretty thrilled with, honestly. And you have this little gear icon. And so you can go down here and you can tell the kids in some sort of instructions, these are all those options for backgrounds. So I can go ahead and do a 4-column sort. And these are nice because your headings are in different colors. And at this point, you are hopefully aware enough to use this as a useful thing. And so, you could get kids doing this, you could have them share their screens, you could do it in some breakout rooms, you could do it as a whole class. But in essence, you've got the ability to take I think, a useful instructional tool in sorting, especially if you've got vocabulary types of things. And you've created it pretty quickly and pretty interactively in terms of the online format. Okay, so hopefully that wasn't too long and boring, and maybe it's useful to you, maybe it's not. But Flippity, let me see if I can find the website again. I think it's flippity.net is the website. Yep, flippity.net. And it has lots of different things here. So maybe it's useful to you. But regardless, hopefully everybody has a wonderful summer, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.